my name is Tyran and I'm 19. I go to Hampshire College and I'm from Massachusetts, Newburyport, nice little coastal tourist town. It's a good place. Salt marsh, beach, farms, ocean. Me. This is the story of my tricycle. The story of what I have overcome. Well, when I was little, I had a tricycle, and it was your classic bright red tricycle with the little step in the back and the handlebars. You know, classic 3-wheel tricycle, and I liked it a lot. Favorite thing ever. And I even crashed it a few times, but I still liked it, so it's a good tricycle. So one of the memories I have about my tricycle is I was riding it on my driveway, which is a dirt driveway, and it had a pretty steep hill on it. So, and you know, it's rocky and there's dirt and it was pretty uneven. There was a top of the driveway and there was a really big hill, then there was the bottom part where my house was. So of course this tricycle doesn't have brakes because it's a tricycle and kids never go so fast on a tricycle that they actually need to stop. And I lost control and I ran right into this rock on the side of my driveway. There was like a pine tree. I got all scraped up and I ran home crying. And I scraped my knee. But my tricycle was okay. Didn't get broken. But I was pretty little, so it was, you know, traumatic, but not that bad. Then, you know, I grew up and, you know, I got 2-wheel bikes with training wheels and I didn't need a tricycle anymore. So we had a yard sale. My parents had a yard sale. And my wonderful bright red tricycle was in the yard sale. And this little girl came with her mom and she really wanted the tricycle. And so my mom sold it to this little girl who I didn't like because she was taking my tricycle away from me. And I cried and complained and whined to my mom, like, not to get rid of my tricycle. And I was incredibly sad. Well, I made a big deal about it when she first sold it. And my mom was like, it's okay, you don't need it anymore, you don't ride it, girl can have it now. And I remember seeing her biking up the driveway with it, and I was so sad, and I wanted to run after her and take my tricycle back. And it had a little bell on it it was a metal bell that you ring with your thumb, and it had a little red horse on it. And my mom thought, oh well, she'll get over it, no big deal, everyone's sad when they first sell something. But then of course, for the next, I don't even know how many years, I always gave my mom a big guilt trip when I came in her room at night and was really sad and was like, I miss my tricycle, and she'd have to deal with me being sad. And she still remembers it because I give her a guilt trip on it. I can be like, I miss my tricycle, and she'd be like, I'm so sorry, leave me alone. It was a cool tricycle. I don't know. So, eventually I got over the loss of my tricycle. You know, through the years I got over the fact that just a tricycle. I'm not a little kid anymore, so it's okay that I don't have my tricycle. You know, I still had the bell with the little red horse, so that was okay, because that still reminded me of tricycle. But yeah, and I mean, I remember like late elementary school, I decided that I was gonna when I was a grown up, I'd buy myself a red tricycle, so that I could ride around in it. But I don't think I'm gonna do that. I can always, if I ever have kids, I can buy them a red tricycle. And I won't sell it at a yard sale until they're ready for me to get rid of it. To some stupid little girl. So that's the story of my tricycle.